What's going on, guys? Mike, aka Crypto Jewels. All right, we are going to do a GHX GameCoin macro update. Um, I'm not going to dive into the weeds on this, guys. I'm going to keep this pretty simple and straightforward and keep it high level for now. I will continue to update the micro as we progress throughout this cycle. But ultimately, let's start off with hitting the macro and seeing where we go from there. So first and foremost, guys, I ran a promo on my Twitter account not too long ago. I just shut it off where I was offering 50% off of my premium Discord membership. I will absolutely not do that again this cycle. And I also will be cutting off access to that once the membership hits a certain amount of people. Right now, I've got about 75 people in there. And probably once it gets around 150, 200 people or so, I will completely shut access off because I like having a more intimate group that I can actually communicate with in there because I'm extremely active in there, answering questions and giving you guys my opinions and my ideas on what's going to happen in this market. So if you are interested in that, I highly recommend taking advantage of that now. It's a 50% off discount. It'll be in the comments below. And like I said, it'll be a limited time. I might, have that valid for the next 15, 20 days. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I would recommend it while it lasts. Anyways, enough of the shilling of my premium Discord. We've been following this one in my premium Discord really since February 17th, where the price was around 0.52. And we were anticipating this structure to kind of unfold, putting in an impulsive structure up, being a one wave or an A wave. That structure has really exploded past my original expectations. So originally we were at right here about 5.2. Since then, that's up about 578%. And this structure has completely extended, and I still do expect it to extend. I have completely removed the possibilities of this thing being an impulsive structure simply because I don't want to look like a complete dumbass in a moon boy. Because if this is an impulse structure, I mean, this thing goes up to $9,000. And quite frankly, that's just not going to happen. So ultimately, what I think this is going to do is this is going to end up being a overall corrective structure. We've got this ABC down. And then I believe we'll have this impulse up, which is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll put in a B wave and then ultimately a C wave up. That C wave up, I am targeting anywhere from $20 to $98. So that's still a absolutely insane gain of anywhere from 10,000 to 50,000%. Excuse me. So if you guys don't like that, then you guys need to go check into the mental institute. But anyways, ultimately that's where I think we're going. $20, I guess, sounds crazy, would kind of be my main target. But you got to be fluid with the markets, and you have to understand markets aren't going to do what you want them to do or what you expect them to do. So really, you have to have a plan when you enter into any kind of trade or any kind of investment. You need a strategy. You need to know where you're going to start averaging out and start taking profits. You need to know where your stop loss is. So if you guys don't know what any of that shit means, I highly recommend you guys really study, pay attention, and dive into it, or else you're going to lose your ass in this market. It's just as simple as that. And of course, join my premium Discord. I'll be keeping these things updated on the micro. So if micro supports do end up breaking, obviously I will alert people of that. So, we can get out of our assets and our investments before they shit the bed. So real quick, just zooming in, not on the micro, this is still the macro. But ultimately right now, since I do believe we're on this 1, 2, and this is our 3, and we're working on our 4 wave support which is a macro support here for this substructure of what I believe is basically our A wave. And that fifth wave structure up is, targeting around $2 is kind of what I'm assuming right now. Now, fifth waves are very difficult to get an exact target because they can do so many different things. So this target will absolutely change. It just really depends how we unfold once we actually bottom. But for right now, our support zone for this wave 4 is anywhere from 0.6 all the way up to 15 cents. So a pretty significant support zone. So far, what we've been doing since the bull market has began, our 4 waves have been fairly shallow. A fairly shallow 4 wave is this 236, which is exactly where we have currently bounced from. So, that is certainly a zone that we need to pay attention to, but we need to understand if you're looking to enter into this coin, you would really want to dollar cost average in anywhere from, this Fibonacci support zone here. But as long as this support holds, then we can anticipate a higher, a fifth wave higher, one leg up to form basically our A wave. So at this point, I'm thinking our A wave is, 1,000%. The top of our next leg is about 1,000% from here. And again, I want to make it really clear. You have to be fluid with the market. My targets can change. I do not marry a bias. So $2.09 is not a guarantee. If this structure starts to unfold in a completely different manner, then I'm going to change with it as well. So you have to change with price action as price action changes. But anyways, that's enough for GHX today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video here. And if you do, hit like and subscribe to the channel. We'll talk to y'all later.